Hello, Artistry here, and we are back with the Smite A through Z, this time taking a look at Chernobog, the Lord of Darkness. He's a fun god. He's a little tricky to kind of get the hang of, but can be really, really impactful. So the whole concept is you have your crystallized curses here, and you throw the damage out, and then you pop your Q with your well, I say Q, your 1 with your 2, for all you normie keybind users. But we pop that, it roots them, and we're just doing damage. But it's a really, really fun kit, and his ult, just being able to gank pretty much anywhere you want is really impactful. I played him in the jungle, and I really enjoy that playstyle with it. Similar to like how old Jungle Athena worked, where you could just teleport across the map to wherever you need to be. It's just a really fun kit. And really just, you try and root them, blow them up with as much damage as fast as possible. It's fun. But yeah, it as you can tell from the length of the video, it was a bit of a doozy of a game for the enemy team. Friendly team just kind of popped off super hard, so there's that. But hopefully, we still managed to showcase some of the potential with that kind of play style. But yeah, if you are enjoying the content, feel free to do the normal YouTube stuff, do the likes, the comment, the subscribe, all the whatever the YouTubers say. And that's going to be it for that, and we will get into the game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Chernobog today. Friendly team is Neith, Merlin, the Morrigan, myself, and Bacchus. Enemy team is Bacchus, Thanatos, Danzaburo, Baron Samdi, and Nemesis. Now, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and I think it's kind of underrated. I don't see it too much of it, but I think it'd be really good. We're going into the jungle. And I think I'm actually just going to work with an Atalantis bow and get that online. And that doesn't give us a ton for sustain. Okay. We'll just buy a couple multi-pots and use our free ward. And then let's be aggressive. Okay. So Chernobog, he's again, he is normally played as a hunter, but we're playing him in the jungle. So our passive is Heart of Cold. So every 3 auto attacks that we apply to a target, you're going to see a little like stack appear above their heads, and then if we hit 3 stacks, they explode for a little bit of extra damage. And then first ability we're picking up here is Crystallized Curses. It's just a little circle ground target AoE. We throw it out, does some damage, and then after a delay, it explodes, it does some more damage, and roots targets inside. There we go. Now, I feel like this is really going to start popping off once we get our ult. Like, our gank power becomes so much stronger there. So we might just try and get some experience up until that point. But we'll get some free poke here. We should actually, like, this Nemesis is going to have a hard time just because she can't keep up with this. We are going to pick up our second ability here, which is the Vicious Barrage, which we basically do damage in a straight line like an auto attack. But then it can also, if we land it in the center of our first ability, of our Q, then it will immediately detonate it. I kind of expected him to juke back, but I'm glad that we got his beads at least. Now I am going to try and rotate over and help this Merlin here against this Thanatos, see if we can make something happen. And yeah, we'll go ahead and blink in for that. Okay, I tried. I tried to get in there and make it happen. But that is going to be level 3. Ooh. violence going on. So with level 3, we do pick up our dash ability here, into darkness. Basically, we dash forward, and I think we do damage through it, yeah. But then if we dash into a wall, we go inside of the wall, and then we can reactivate it after a time and dash again. So really unique way to maneuver around the battlefield there. I have no mana. There we go. I did forget to mention as well that our E ability, while it does, you know, do damage and that kind of thing and detonate our Q, it also provides us an auto attack stim, so useful just for that. But I think the first item we're going to work towards is an Atalantis bow. This will help us get our lifesteal online, but then also will allow us to build into some crit, which would be fun. And I think that's the plan, is we're just going to try and jump on someone, combo them, like root them, combo them, and then blow them up with some crits, I think is the plan. I'm going to ping that I'm getting her buff. There we go. Looks like the Baron is going to back off pretty hard. So I'm going to ping that that's there and available for her. And move on. Looks like Thanatos gave up in the solo lane. I'm not sure what's going on there, but Merlin's getting some free push, so I'm going to go ahead and try and combo someone, but it doesn't quite happen. We'll dash forward. Okay. That's some questionable decisions. But whatever, we'll take it. So now we hit level 5, and now our gank potential is insane. So our ult is going to be, we can jump up into the air, kind of like this. And it will spawn shadow clones on everyone on the map. Holy moly. We can pull them in, maybe get some damage here. I'll throw our E out and try and get some damage off. But it's not quite enough. Oh boy. Throw this out, try and discourage her, and Neath picks up the kill. Beautiful. Yeah, so we fly up, we spawn shadow clones on every member on the map, and then we will be able to dive in on those shadow clones, and we just get a ton of extra damage mitigation and movement speed, so it's basically encouraging us to just dive in super hard, get a kill if we can, and move on. But again, I think we're gonna get this. It's cheaper than like a Bloodforge, but we're probably gonna start working on that as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that Merlin's getting a super easy lane. That's, you love to see it. We don't have our ult to really be able to go over and help with that too much over and right. But Neath is going insane, so who even needs it? You love when a carry gets stacked. Okay. Let's farm this. We do need to pay attention to mid. Make sure they try not to go too crazy. Alright. Oh my gosh, she is insane. If Merlin wants to rotate in on this Baron, I am down. Alright, have our combo now. Unfortunately, she just dashes right on out. Like, I'm trying to land this. It's just one of those... They are... positioning really, really awkwardly. We do manage to get out with just a sliver of health. And that's kind of why I want to get that beads here in just a sec. What am I doing? I'm looking for this. So we're going to also start working on a Blood Forge just to really emphasize this whole trying to go in, get a kill, and bail kind of mentality. Unfortunately, enemies just playing super far back, so I haven't really been able to get too much going. So it's fine, you know? We'll take it, I guess. Alright. What do we got? We could try and make something happen over in the right lane. I'm going to jump on Denzaburo here in the back. Beautiful. Got that kill. Baka's got a kill on... There we go. We finally landed the root. There we go. And that's kind of the mindset, is just being able to jump over, get a gank real quick, and roll with that. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So now we're going to start working on leveling up our second ability here. Yeah. We'll just try and throw this out for some free damage. Because while he may be CC immune, he is not immune to damage. Beautiful. We'll just auto-attack this real quick. Get some easy clear. I guess we lost our Morgan there. I didn't expect us to stay pushed up. But that's fine. So once we get our Blood Forge online and we really have the sustain online, beautiful kill there, then I really feel we'll be going for quite a bit more damage. I have my ult in like 10 seconds, so if we want to chill for a little bit, I can gank over on that. Nemesis is low. We're probably not going to be able to pick it up. Just clear that out real quick. Oh no! Poor little Denzaburo. Poor buddy. I guess we'll just go ahead and take this. We do see Baron push up pretty far, so we're going to go ahead and rotate over. And this is kind of just what I mean with Chernobog, is just having that huge threat potential of being able to get across the map instantly with your global. Yeah, that's fine. We do... How much mana or money do we need? 2150. Expensive item. Also, I was just kind of taking that the damage from the camp the whole time, so probably not the best plan, but it worked. Looks like Morgan does pick up a kill, but Nemesis picks up a kill on our Morgan as well. I don't have a ton of mana, so I don't feel super confident going on this, but if we can get like a good knock-up from our Bacchus, maybe? Okay, looks like she's hanging out mostly in the mid, so we'll go ahead and just take this extra farm here, since solo lane has kind of just been abandoned by the enemy team. We do see... Did he ult out? Where'd he go? Alright. We do have our ult in, 25 seconds. So we can't really get into that, but hopefully they'll be okay. Now with our Blood Forge, though, this is going to really get us going here. So whenever we get a kill on an enemy god, we're going to get a massive shield. So it'll help us be able to dive that much better. It looks like Bacchus does jump in, but it's not going to be able to secure it. Nemesis jumping in on our Neith. I am going to just dash in there to make sure she's okay. Yeah, so this match has been a little chaotic. We've just kind of been... Oh, buddy. Okay. Oh, there's that. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So that was Jungle Chernobog. That was rough. So we'll talk about some different items here. Good job to the enemy team, our friendly team. Good job. So didn't really get a chance to build much, so we'll talk about our items here in a sec. And didn't really have a ton of damage. Our Neith was just kind of popping off. So, all in all, I mean, good job. But let's talk here. So, items that we would have gone for. I'm trying to remember here. So we got our mannequins, of course, and we probably would have. I don't know which one we would have gone for here, honestly. Both could be really good. This is good for burst. This is good for just consistent damage. So, you know, maybe the Hidden Blade. And then, of course, we went for, like, the Atalantis Bow here. Went for a Blood Forge. And then we really just kind of want to started pumping out some crit. So, like, a Wind Demon. And then probably, like, a Failnaught as well. This one we haven't really built a ton, but this is whenever your ultimate ability finishes casting, your next ability or basic attack within 8 seconds marks to the god increases the chance that you and your allies can land a crit by 20% for 10 seconds. So really good to just be able to ult in on a target, auto attack them once, and then you're just bursting them that much harder. And then probably just a Deathbringer with... probably the Malicious, actually, just to get the extra cooldowns whenever you're getting your crits, so that way you can just be able to combo even more. So, bit of a shame that game was over pretty quickly, but I think it highlighted what you can do, and we got some really good ganks. Again, I was really bad at landing combos. It's the first game in the morning, so, you know, it's what it is. But that is going to be it for Chernobog. Next, we're going to be taking a look at Chiron. We're getting through this ADC gap, guys. We're getting here. I'm trying to keep them diverse. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video, and we will see you guys next time.